Well, she doesn't really, but she spends up. Send the cards to 64 gig. You only get 52 or 59 or something. Depending on what. What?
I think
It's only at 16 or 32 gigs. The operating strategies are a lot more.
that's better. Come on, here's the team. Come on over. Jack, come on.
Huh? Oh, how's that?
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to the Joe Macquarie Junior Stadium in Dungannon, host to today's National League Cup finals. We are moments away from our fourth game of four today, and it's a cracker between Linfield and Glenavon contesting the National League Under-15 Cup final. Joel Neal here, ready to take you through this afternoon's game. We have had a great day of football in the sunshine in Dungannon. It's a warm day out there. Some great action so far, and no doubt this last game of the day will be no different. We're going to take a look through your starting lineups as we get ready to kick off, starting with Linfield. In goal, number 1, Max Sykes. Number 3, Sonny Traynor. Number 4, Carter Campbell. Number 5, Jake Hertha. 6, Rhys Davidson. 7, Zach Cowan. Number 8, Finlay Ross. 9, Jack May. 10, Stephen Kelly. 11, the captain, Jay Longridge. And 16 is Matthew McCann. On the bench for the Blues this afternoon, the goalkeeper, number 18, Matthew Belshaw. Number 2, Alfie Anderson. 12, Harvey Gervin. Number 14, Logan McKnight. And 15, Ben Mercer. And for Glenavon this afternoon, in goal, number 1, the captain, Matthew Pollock. Number 3, Shea Traynor. Number 4, Carter Chapman. 6, Alfie Pollock. Number 8, Harry Goff. Number 10, Billy McGee. 11, Luke McAvoy. 14, Michael Emerson. 15, Cameron Majeski-Healy. 16, Jackson Drake. And 19, Charlie Heron. On the bench for Glenavon, number 2, Archie Ferguson. Number 5, Eric Thompson. 7, Matthew McAdam. 9, Harry DeBordu. And number 18 is Shea Byrne. Your refereeing team this afternoon is Mark Irwin, Octavian Niaksu, and Robbie McMinn. Glenavon playing in that neon yellow away kit this afternoon with dark shorts. Linfield in their traditional blue with red sleeves. We are underway then. The Subway National League Under-15 Cup final, the fourth and final game in a fantastic day of action. We began today way back at 10:30 this morning as Cliftonville found their winner in a 1-0 tight game over Rosario. That was the Under-14 plate final. St Oliver Plunkett then took a 3-0 win over Limavady United in the Under-18 Cup final back at noon today. We have just finished the Under-14 Cup final, a thriller between Larne and Crusaders. Larne going a goal down to the Crews before coming back to win 3-1. And an early shot from Glenavon. Zips just out to the left of Max Sykes' goal. Ball drops to Longridge. Glenavon then with the throw on the left-hand side. Ball launched over to the right at the feet of McCann. Linfield take over. Look to break up their left. Good ball from Linfield. Jack May is there. And a superb tackle halts that attack. Linfield's throw then. Deep in Glenavon territory. Drops into the box. Headed back where it came from. Sonny Traynor steers that out of play for another throw. Big 50-50 ball. Jackson Drake of Glenavon stepping up to take that on. Traynor with yet another throw. Glenavon just pinned at the moment, but Linfield struggling to make any headway off that left flank. Play still held up there on the left. Sonny Traynor still finds himself in possession of the ball, this time for a free kick on the left-hand side. Glenavon have left one man nearby to cover off Traynor. Ball up and in, into the box. Longridge. Possession tussle. Ball ends up bouncing towards the edge of that penalty area. Linfield still on the attack here. Sustained period of pressure in the opening minutes from the Blues. Big shout for a handball. Referee plays on. Traynor down the line. And Billy McGee will get pulled up for that. Linfield with yet another free kick. Glenavon absorbing quite a bit of pressure here in the opening 5 minutes. Hertha back to Sykes. Linfield under 15 Premier Division champions in the National League this year. 18 wins from their 21 games played and a healthy 15 points ahead of Cliftonville, who finished second. Glenavon, meanwhile, sitting in third, 10 wins and 6 draws from 20 games played. One rescheduled game still to be decided. They sit 3 points shy of Cliftonville in second. So, two well-matched teams here. If you had to pick a favourite, by virtue of their lead in the league campaign and some of the score lines that booked their ticket to here today, you would probably call Linfield favourites here. But they're against no mean opposition in Glenavon. Glenavon's road to the final featured a 7-6 win, high-scoring affair over Dungannon a 5-0 win over Cookstown, a 3-1 win over Rosario, and a 3-1 win over Crusaders. Linfield, meanwhile, following a first-round bye, beat St Oliver Plunkett 8-0 before the absolute opposite, a 1-0 win over Larne, a tight game, and then a 4-1 win over Ballymena. So Linfield have only conceded once in their road to the final, but have played one game less. Glenavon, meanwhile, conceded 8 times. 6 of those goals coming in that first game against Dungannon, as a shot zips out past the right-hand post of Max Sykes in the Linfield goal. Face that needs no introduction on the touchline for Linfield there, the one and only Glenn Ferguson. There's a shot from Glenavon, zips just over the bar. It's a big early opportunity for Glenavon. Cameron Majeski-Healy, tell from his face he wanted more on that. Spike Ferguson, one of the all-time Irish League legends, has seen and done it all in a glittering career with Linfield and knows what it takes to win big games. Good feet in the middle third from Linfield. The Blues look to advance yet again. On the left-hand side is Stephen Kelly. Kelly cuts into the middle. Kelly has room to run. Great touch from Alfie Pollock. See away that danger. Lively start through the first 8 minutes to this game. And it is Glenavon who have looked the more likely to score with that big chance from their number 15, Cameron Majeski-Healy. Sonny Traynor, who's had to work very hard over on this left-hand side. Long ball, launch forward. All the way into the hands of Matthew Pollock, Glenavon's keeper. Referee halts the game for a handball. Good crowd out in the sunshine in Dungannon this afternoon. Sunny and clear skies all over Northern Ireland today. And temperature currently sitting at 19 degrees, which by our standards anyway is a hot day. T-shirts and sunglasses the order of the day there, and ball drops into the box. Referee implementing 15-minute water breaks throughout that game between Larne and Crusaders. And the temperature certainly plays its part with energy levels for these games. We are 10 minutes in here, still locked at 0-0. Glenavon with the one grade A opportunity of the game so far. Ball driven along the ground into the path of Drake. Drake tries to cut inside. Blue shirts back in the box to defend. Second ball picked up by Stephen Kelly. Ball stays in. Finally drops out of play. Just in front of our camera position. Linfield's throw to be taken once again by Sonny Traynor. Linfield with room to run here, and it's just beyond Jay Longridge. Glenavon keen to get back underway. Quick throw taken. Glenavon work their way into the middle and send the ball over onto the right hand side. Drake gives chase and manages to pull the ball back in. Danger cleared away by the Blues. It's been a very lively start to this game. 12 minutes gone, still 0-0. But definitely not the cagey atmosphere that you can sometimes expect from these finals. Both of these sides going at each other. Another ball sent down the right hand side. Is mopped up by Jake Hertha. Glenavon have Linfield pinned down here. Throw in deep in their half. Ball whipped back into play to the feet of Shea Traynor and picked out of the air by Sykes.
Oh, boys. Let's get take him. Put your cameras closed. Cut camera off. Take him.
Glenavon's through now. Sent down the line. Emerson gets the initial header, but Linfield take over. It's a big tackle in the midfield from Bailey McGee. Referee thought about it, but no whistle. Good ball forward. Drake gives chase. He's got Sonny Traynor for company. Tries to pull the ball back across the face of goal. The angle just too tight for him. Zach Kyan dispossessed down the left.
Get away, Jack. Get away, Jack. Finley. Get man on.
Linfield's ball playing out from their half. Good run down the middle Forced to the outside. Lack of options there on the left for Linfield. Ball ends up all the way back with Matthew Pollock, Glenavon's goalkeeper and captain today. Linfield now just looking for some space, looking for the right ball in. Carter Chapman goes direct from range. That ball just lifted a little too high, up and over the bar. Linfield with the throw on the right hand side. Carter Chapman holds up play. Throw to the feet of Finlay Ross. Linfield still just unable to break down this Glenavon backline. They're going to try their luck on the left-hand side with Stephen Kelly. Dispossessed by Jackson Drake, who turns upfield. Linfield take over. Here's Kyan. Here's Trainer. Trainer knocks inside. Linfield out to the left wing. Stephen Kelly on the left hand side. Lofts a ball over the back post and out of play. And whilst you might call Linfield the favourites here this afternoon by virtue of their league campaign, 15-point gap ahead of their closest rivals Cliftonville, with Glenavon in third. And certainly by some of the score lines in their road to today's final. This is the cup. And these are two good sides. Glenavon, a worthy match for the Blues here. Nice give and go on the left hand side. Held up again by Glenavon. Good run by Matthew McCann. Back onto the left wing. And sent all the way out of play by Glenavon's number 3, Shea Trainer. Good defensive work from Glenavon, but they are absorbing a sustained period of pressure here. The Blues are set up in the Glenavon half here. Ball down the line. Trainer steps in to win it. Referee will halt proceedings momentarily for a water break. This is our last of 4 games here. 4 more coming up next weekend. Under 13 Cup, we'll see Glenavon once again play Linfield. Under 13 plate sees Larne take on Ballymena. The under 15 plate will feature Green Island and Glentoran, and the under 16 Cup final will be Coleraine against St Mary's. All of those games taking place on the 18th, right here in Dungannon. And both sides pause in the Saturday afternoon heat here to take on some water. It's 22 minutes gone in the first half then. We are still deadlocked here, 0-0 between Linfield and Glenavon in the Subway National League Under 15 Cup final. Linfield in possession down the left-hand side. Here's Jack May. Jack May cuts into the middle. Matthew McCann out to the right. May gives chase. He's made his way all the way over. Glenavon here looking to clear their lines. Linfield still keeping the pressure on. Ball to Trainer on the inside. He's going to pull the trigger. Curling shot from Sonny Trainer. Past the left-hand post of Matthew Pollock in the Glenavon goal. Jack May chases down that ball. Press is high on Glenavon here. Linfield definitely in the hunt at the moment. Glenavon looking to break the opposite direction. Michael Emerson on the left-hand side. Closed down by Reese Davidson. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Glenavon's ball over on the left-hand side. They will look to piece something together, create a chance on goal here. They've been absorbing a lot of pressure. On the turn with the shot is Charlie Heron. No trouble in the end for Max Sykes.
That's your ball, it shouldn't get there. Michael, get off. Ball, Jackson. Keep it, just keep it. Jackson. Get in.
Ball back again with Sykes. He assesses his options. Driven low into the path of Glenavon's Billy McGee. Physical battle won by Jackson Drake of Glenavon. Ball at the opposite end, sent back into the fray by Matthew Pollock. Good carry on this pitch, bounces all the way to the opposite box. Emerson struggling to retain possession, but does well. Glenavon now on the left-hand side, can they get a ball in? Sonny Traynor is there to save the day. Good run down the left from Zach Cowan. Good tackle from Shea Traynor. And sends it all the way out left to Emerson, who just about keeps it in play, closed down by Carter Campbell. This game really opening up here as we approach the half-hour mark. Emerson again. Still nothing separating the sides as we creep towards the half-hour mark. 5 minutes to go in the first half here. Linfield have perhaps looked the more likely to score from their build-up play, but a massive chance early in the game from Cameron Majeski-Healy, Glenavon's number 15, probably the biggest of the game so far. He had an open goal in front of him from close range, but lifted that ball just a little too high up over the bar. Linfield's throw to be taken by Carter Campbell. Right on their right-hand side. Turned over to Glenavon just inside the halfway line. And Glenavon try to break down the left. Sent away by Jake Hertha. Emerson breaks away, squared to Traynor. Good feet from Traynor, beats two men, stays on his feet. Eventually loses his footing. Billy McGee gets it back underway. Good tackle from Charlie Heron of Glenavon. Sends Jay Longridge to the deck, but takes the ball. And Alfie Anderson will join the game for Linfield. Inside the last 5 minutes of the half then. Still 0-0 here in Dungannon. Linfield now trying to turn upfield on the left hand side. Logan McKnight off the bench for the Blues is held up. Stephen Kelly in possession on the left hand side. He's got Alfie Pollock for company. Those players barrel down towards the goal line. Linfield have the corner. Linfield have the throw rather from deep in Glenavon's half. Ball delivered into the box. Nobody there for a second. Linfield retain possession. Back out onto the left. Davidson sends it back to Hertha. Here's Trainer. Launched down the line, but it's a bit too pacey for Logan McKnight, who was a few steps away. Linfield looking for an opportunity here. They may have it through Jack May, who does manage to twist and turn and get a shot away, but it's right down the barrel of Matthew Pollock, who collects. Inside the last minute of the half now. Glenavon with a late opportunity here. Arriving at the back post just a little too late is Jackson Drake. Into stoppage time now. Still 0-0 in the first half here as Emerson breaks down onto the left hand side. Linfield have given up a late corner here in the half. We will have a little bit of stoppage to play with the water break. Corner comes in low. McGee tussles with Anderson. Referee sends Carter Chapman back a few yards. There's the throw. Big deflection sends the ball right onto the left-hand side and out of play. Time perhaps for one last roll of the dice here in the first half. Linfield's Logan McKnight can't get a ball away. And that's going to do it for the first half here in Dungannon, the Subway National League Under-15 Cup. Please join us in just a few minutes for the second half of our fourth game of the day. But for now, a closely contested first half sees it as Linfield 0, Glenavon 0.
Yeah, more energy.
Jackson, go over the pitch. Jump over. Hurry up. Jackson, get me.
You just been watching the back of the scooter.
That's okay.
Goes on.
very cute championship coaching staff would get. Would you say him like?
Oh, no, they need to bring a bigger tank in there, I reckon. There's a lot of bad runners. Oh yeah. What's this weekend with Subway?
Jack! Jack!
What's this weekend with Subway?
What?
Well, welcome back to the second half of the Subway National League Under-15 Cup Final between Linfield and Glenavon. We had a fairly cagey first half and no goals to separate the sides. Fairly end-to-end game so far, but little in the way of big chances. Cameron Majeski-Healy, Glenavon's number 15, coming probably the closest in the first half, early in the game with a shot that zipped just over the bar of Max Sykes in the Linfield goal. But one way or another this afternoon we will have a winner here.
Look up! Look up!
Great day of National League football here at the Joe McAree Junior Stadium. We have been playing since 10:30 this morning. Cliftonville taking an hour 1-0 win over Rosario in the Under-14 plate final. St Oliver Plunkett ran out convincing 3-0 winners over Limavady United in the Under-18 Cup. And just before the kickoff of Linfield and Glenavon here, Larne Youth came back from a goal to nil down against Crusaders to win the Under-14 Cup final 3-1. And our final game of the day is currently deadlocked at 0-0. Protest from the Linfield touchline there as Glenavon took a few yards on the touchline before that throw. Glenavon back into play on their right hand side. Linfield now lofting a ball into the box. They end up pinned down over on the right hand side as Zach Cowan fights for possession. 2-on-2 in the corner. Glenavon's throw taken by Luke McAvoy.
Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, yes. Go on, Reece. Go on, Jacko.
Ball didn't quite go out, rolled along the line. To Linfield's right hand side, covered by Glenavon. Finally out of play over on the opposite side. Throw coming in from Sonny Traynor.
That's it. Jack Biggs.
Yeah, please turn it back. Carter, stay! Let me get in that big space.
Away! Oh, Carter. Jacko, come across.
Sykes out to Davidson. Davidson's going to go to Linfield's right wing, and Carter Campbell.
Run it, wee man. Pass it.
Alfie Anderson
Come on, ref.
ends up on the ground with Harry Goff. And will be shown a yellow card.
Come out of it.
Linfield's free kick driven deep into the box. Turned away. Looking for a second opportunity, but get only the referee's whistle. Shea Traynor breaks out onto the right hand side. Glenavon still in possession. Good work from Michael Emerson. And carried on by Jackson Drake, who's still in possession, tries to cut into the box. Ball is turned over. And a good ball in front of goal.
Get in front, boys. Come on.
Half an hour to go here then. We are still at 0-0 in this under-15 cup final. Just a little bit of frustration coming from the Linfield touchline as they're absorbing a bit of pressure of their own from Glenavon. Finally clear their lines and send a useful ball down the left-hand side. It's a good knock on. Linfield looking for an opportunity into the box here. Logan McKnight is hauled down on the edge of the penalty area.
Boys, 3 on 3. Boys.
Linfield with the corner, 42 minutes gone. Here's the delivery. Swings in towards the near post. Carter Campbell is pushed towards the corner by Carter Chapman. Linfield with the throw into the box. Finds Stephen Kelly. Here's Kyan. Block by Carter Chapman. Another corner coming up then for Linfield. Sonny Traynor stands over this on their right hand side. Curled in by Finlay Ross, blocked and sent back. Ross keeps possession of the ball. And eventually out of play and into the hands of Matthew Pollock. Tired bodies out there now as Jackson Drake makes his way to the touchline. Glenavon look to break down the right-hand side. Good work from Alfie Anderson. Scrappy in the middle of the park. The sides looking for an opening. Could Cameron Majeski Healy have it? Gets a shot away. Does well to pull that ball back to the inside. But it's a comfortable save from Max Sykes. Glenavon's Luke McAvoy has stayed down. Launched long by Sykes. Glenavon come right back at Linfield. Through ball. Jessica Healy's there. Luke McAvoy steps inside. Bit of miscommunication from the two Glenavon players. Glenavon out with the corner and a period of pressure of their own. Ball in, just too far. Too much power on that. Skips out on the other side of the pitch. Trainer will take the throw. Possession turned over yet again in the midfield. Glenavon come again. This is good from Glenavon. Just too tight on the right-hand side. Lofted throw ends up back out of play. Good challenge from Shea Byrne. Sends Glenavon barreling back towards Linfield's penalty area. Free kick has been given by the referee. Right on the edge of the box. Big opportunity for Glenavon here to capitalise on what has been a fairly sustained period of pressure. Matthew McAdam, the Glenavon substitute, standing closest to the ball. Looks to be McAdam. He will go direct. Good shot off the wall. Ball back to Pollock. Square to Trainer. Emerson on the right hand side, taking on Hertha. Good duel between the two players. Ball held up in the corner. Glenavon's throw. Short through to Goff. Carter Chapman is in space. Sends it back to the middle. Glenavon now being pushed towards the halfway line. And all the way home to Matthew Pollock. He's going to be put under some pressure on the edge of the box. Energy levels maybe just dipping a little here in the heat this afternoon in Dungannon. Linfield's turn now to go on the attack, but a fairly speculative shot from distance will not trouble Pollock. 20 minutes left in the Subway National League Under-15 Cup final. Glenavon really growing into this game in the second half, putting Linfield under some pressure, but still we are tied at 0-0. Ball drops onto Linfield's right hand side. Throw from Carter Campbell. Here's Goff. Goff sends the ball. It's a good ball out onto the right hand side to Emerson if he can get there. Stretched just a bit too long for him. Glenavon now just struggling to get the ball away from that right touchline. Finally, they find Majeski Healy. Drops the ball in front of goal.
Be strong, Jack, be strong.
McAvoy comes away with it. Finds Heron. Emerson sends the ball towards Matthew McAdam. Cut off and cleared by the Blues. Referee will go to his pocket for that challenge. Linfield being encouraged just to press a little bit harder on Glenavon. When Glenavon have possession. As Matthew McCann re-enters the game. Just a little bit scrappy in that middle third at the moment. Long ball sent into Glenavon's box, not going to trouble Pollock. Pollock keen to get it away.
She does it.
Linfield now. Pollock off his line. Linfield in possession. Turned away. Matthew Pollock had to charge that ball down. Attempted the clearance with the header and has come off worse of that clash. Play halted with not only Pollock but Harry Goff both down just outside the Glenavon penalty area. It was a brave attempt by Glenavon's keeper Matthew Pollock. Understandably, some concern for their player from Glenavon's staff.
Need to be a 6'6" to be in the way. Alright. Warm out there.
Oh, yeah, you try harder.
And protests from Glenavon's trainers there for that coming together. Pollock did charge the ball down. He was outside of his penalty area and was forced to try and head the ball away, which led to the clash that has landed him on the deck here this afternoon. Concern primarily for the player. Creeping towards the hour mark here then. And normal time running out for both sides if they're to find a winner here. Still 0-0 in this National League Under-15 Cup final between Linfield and Glenavon. Our fourth game of the day, fourth and final game. This is the longest we have gone today in a game without a goal. It took 33 minutes for Crusaders to find their opener against Larne in our last game here. Before Larne pulled it back with 3 goals unanswered to win the Under-14 Cup 3-1. We have seen no extra time and no penalties today. And I'm sure with the conditions in Dungannon today, neither set of players here would like to entertain that just at the moment. They would much rather get the job done in normal time here. We look set to get back underway here then. It's going to be Linfield's throw inside Glenavon's half. "12 minutes to go. And a good ball in. Drops with nobody there in the box.
Somebody have to help Jack! Come on! Closer, come on. Come on, boys.
Zach Cowan fights to retain possession over on Linfield's right hand side. Once again, the action pinned tight to the touchline. Carter Campbell with the throw. Harry Dubourdieu with a great run out to the right. McAdam cuts it in, and a shot just over the bar. Harvey Gervin joins the action for Linfield. He replaces number 16, Matthew McCann.
Be strong.
Ball sent long by Linfield. Gervin gets his first touch. Sonny Trainer, who's had a busy day here today. Been solid throughout for Linfield. Ball up the line to Michael Emerson, is turned away. Here's Finley Ross. Shouts for more blue shirts to arrive as McCann has the ball on the right hand side. Linfield's corner then to be taken by Trainer. We're now inside the last 10 minutes here. Time for someone to change this game. Shallow ball drops in at the near post. Emerson nods it on. Running onto it is Luke McAvoy. McAvoy can't keep possession.
Jack, win it. Win it again.
Shea Trainer launches it back towards Cliftonville half. Linfield rather. Here's Chapman. Finds McAvoy. McAvoy to the inside. Dubourdieu, the substitute, meets a wall of blue shirts on the edge of the 18-yard box. Heron pulls it back. Sent out to the right wing for Glenavon. Glenavon now looking dangerous. Good tackle. McCann trying to put Jack May through on goal. Jack May runs into Alfie Pollock and the ball ends up with Matthew Pollock. Meanwhile, at the other end, Glenavon now putting the squeeze on Jake Hertha.
Well done, Jake. Not this side.
Glenavon with the throw. Ball is away. Both sides now will have to dig deep for the energy to see this game out. One way or another, we must find a winner here. Ball whipped back into play by Glenavon. In very tight spaces, Harry Goff. Matthew McCann with the quick throw. Second attempt from Linfield, courtesy of Carter Campbell. Ball is out of play again. Possession turned over this time. Glenavon now find themselves pinned deep. Ball sent forward. Emerson holds it up in the midfield. Still Emerson wins out onto the right hand side. That's going to go the distance all the way back to Matthew Pollock, who thankfully seems to have recovered well from that collision earlier. Just 5 minutes remaining in normal time now. Under 15 cup poised on a knife edge. It's still 0-0 between Glenavon and Linfield. Luke McAvoy sends it into the net. It's in front of goal. Emerson with the header. Sykes does well. Big opportunity for Glenavon in such a low scoring game. That could have been the winner.
No. Come on, Molly, son.
Matthew McCann dispossessed over on the right hand side. Ball in from Dubordeaux. And Glenavon now find themselves with space to run. Matthew McAdam though runs out of space on the right hand side. Ball out of play.
Contact. Somebody want to win it, boys? Somebody win it.
Your side at the moment wanting to win possession in the midfield. We're inside the last 3 minutes of normal time. Glenavon looking to apply the pressure. Long free kick into the box is sent back the way. They get the chance to regroup. We'll do it through Matthew Pollock. Pollock stretches that ball downfield onto the right hand side. It's with McAdam.
Good kick, ref. Come on, Logan. Pass it. Finley, pass it.
Glenavon now desperately searching for their opening for what would be a winner at this late stage of the game. Luke McAvoy can't evade those three blue shirts. Still working hard though is McAvoy. It's good physical play on the ball delivered by Goff. Emerson's there. Emerson lost a header. Ball is loose. Is there an opportunity for Dubordeaux on the turn? Into the hands of Max Sykes. Glenavon have, in this second half, looked the more likely. It could have been the biggest chance of all. Can Linfield respond now at the other end? Not at the moment, as Shea Traynor sends the ball into the air. It comes down with Linfield's Finlay Ross. Emerson at the other end is shouldered off the ball by Jake Hertha. Signs of frustration now particularly from Linfield, as they have conceded the corner here. Inside the last minute now of normal time. Extra time looming for both sets of players. McAvoy takes the corner short, 1-2, ball into the box.
Boy, you have to mark up.
Martin, get up!
Come on, Jacko.
Get up!
Come on, Jacko.
Here's Carter Campbell. Campbell looks down his line. Short on options, pulls it to the middle. Good work from Glenavon to win back possession. And Ferguson will make a couple of late changes. Stephen Kelly and Jay Longridge returning to the game. We're now in stoppage time. There will be a bit of stoppage from Waterbricks and that injury to Matthew Pollock. But not long left here if one side is to grab this game by the scruff and win it late on. Space for Emerson to run here. Emerson makes his way towards the box. Ball threaded through. There it is, off the post and back out. Second hit. Glenavon will be stunned they didn't score a winner in the dying seconds of this game. Great run from Emerson, put through the substitute Harry Dubordeaux. And the ball off the post, agonisingly for Glenavon. That was the moment, deep in stoppage time, which could have won the Under-15 Cup. And now, extra time looming here. Ball out to the left. McAvoy in possession. Could there be another opportunity for Glenavon? Good save from Max Sykes.
Max, put it out the wing!
2.5 minutes now into stoppage time. And Matthew Pollock sends it out of the park.
Back! Start putting it in the wing! Guys, we'll have to help each other in there. Come on, we're all tired. We have to help each other.
Could there be one last roll of the dice here for Glenavon? McAvoy on the left-hand side. He has been a central figure in the second half. Glenavon's number 11, Luke McAvoy. Late danger here for Linfield. Glenavon have a free kick just outside the 18-yard box. Referee moves the wall back the distance. Will Shea Byrne go direct? Shea Byrne off the bench with a chance off the wall. And his second bite of the cherry is the last action of normal time. We are locked at 0-0 after 70 minutes of action in the Subway National League Under-15 Cup final, and extra time looms. Glenavon definitely the better of the sides late on, creating chances and sustained pressure on that Linfield penalty area. They will be in disbelief that they didn't score late with the ball from Michael Emerson through to Harry Dubourdieu. But his shot comes off the post and out. Please rejoin us in just a moment for extra time, where we will try and find a winner in the National League Under-15 Cup. For now, Linfield 0, Glenavon 0.
Once he doesn't come on, I don't mind. Oh, no. So that's what you're up again. This is Linfield.
Two times.
Well, here we go then. Neither side could be separated in normal time. The Under-15 Cup final then goes to 2 periods of 10 extra time and, if required, penalties. We are back underway here. Can Glenavon continue their sustained pressure? They were bearing down on Linfield late on. They came so close to finding a winner as Max Sykes is put under pressure himself, trying to clear the ball. Or can Linfield respond? It's a great run through the middle from Jack May. Tension's just beginning to rise now. Both sides will now have to dig deep late in the day here. Temperature has held at 19 degrees. It's still warm out there.
Talk to each other, boys. Sonny, talk.
Mental and physical fatigue now a factor for these sides. Ball out of play by Sonny Trainer. Glenavon's throw taken short, knocked on into the box. Linfield now look to break upfield. Keeper left off his line. Jack May just doesn't have the space. Pollock, not the delivery he would have wanted from the goal kick. Linfield's throw. Linfield now finding a little bit of space with that long ball. Ball drops to Stephen Kelly if he can keep it in play. And he does. Takes on Shea Trainer, beats him into the box and out for the corner.
Boys, talk here. Talk here. Sonny, talk there. Come. Who's won that keeper? Sonny, talk. Who's won that keeper? Yeah.
Big opportunity for Linfield. Ball. It's a good ball in. Just a little too high. Ben Mercer now off the bench. Will replace Rhys Davidson. Harry Gervin, rather. Linfield now trying to create some space. Here's Kelly. Kelly pulls a shot in. It's a great save. Superb save from Matthew Pollock to tip that up over the bar. Stephen Kelly in his own right, a superb shot. But Pollock keeps the game alive with a fingertip save, pushing that ball up and over the crossbar. Ball in, near post. Trainer has another corner. Here's the delivery. It's a high ball. Drops in at the back. Kelly can't quite get it under control. He does keep it in play. Glenavon double up on him. Initially beautiful feet from Stephen Kelly. Meets the third man after dancing through the first two. Glenavon's throw meets Matthew McAdam, but ends up back out of play. Linfield now in the ascendancy here. Ball in from Glenavon. Max Sykes does very well to nullify the threat of Matthew McAdam. Three minutes or so left in this first period of extra time. Ball lifted up and over. Held up by the offside flag.
in. Sonny, get him in to help you a wee bit. Come on. Talk, boys. Where you going, Ref?
Ball sent long. McAdam again tears down the right hand side, so too does Dubourdieu. Linfield now look to break. Great challenge. Both sides now must maintain their composure. Ball is driven long. Less than a minute in this first half of extra time to go. Still, we are situation unchanged here. Locked at 0-0. Glenavon looking for a late opportunity. Shot comes off Sonny Traynor and ball's turned over. Fatigue now setting in between both sets of players. Quick feet from Stephen Kelly. Attempted through ball on the outside of the foot from Harry Goff. Linfield now charging down. Here's McCann. Glenavon do well. And look to turn it into an attacking opportunity of their own. Emerson frustrated at that delivery on the left-hand side. And there we have the first half of extra time. Both sides still locked at 0-0. We have another period of 10 minutes coming up in this Subway National League Under-15 Cup final. And if we can't find a winner, we will go to penalties. Please stick with us. We'll be back in just a moment. For now, Linfield 0, Glenavon 0. We are just about ready to go here then for the second half of extra time. We are back underway. .10 to go here, and if nothing can separate Linfield and Glenavon in this Subway National League Under-15 Cup final, we will go to penalties. Real battle today in the sunshine and in the heat in Dungannon. Our fourth game of 4, looking at the moment like it's going to go the distance.
Second ball. Billy, win the second one. Come on.
Let's go. Let's get up.
Ball into the hands of Matthew Pollock of Glenavon.
Yeah, Jake.
On skip.
Let's get big.
In the middle, Jacko.
Could this be a late opportunity?
What's this?
Big shout for a penalty. The referee points at the spot. Late drama in extra time. Linfield handed a golden opportunity from the penalty spot in the second half of extra time here. And Jack May has the game at his feet.
Come on, Marty! Get in his head!
It's going to be Jack May of Linfield versus Matthew Pollock in the Glenavon goal. Deep in extra time. Jack May puts Linfield 1-0 up. It's a cruel way for Glenavon to go a goal down in the second half of extra time from the penalty spot. The referee did not hesitate to point to the spot, and Jack May did not hesitate with his finish.
Tighten up. Tighten up. Get their hands together. Let's get the ball. Boys, tighten up. Get the ball. Let's get it back.
As we know, though, in cup competitions, the unexpected can happen, and Linfield must now regain their composure and see out the rest of this 10 minutes, the second half of extra time. Even better, they could look to put this game to bed. Ball sent in the opposite direction. And we have a pile up in the corner. Tension's just beginning to boil over a little bit. Glenavon will feel hard done by losing this game and losing their clean sheet in that manner. But it was a composed and mature finish from Jack May from the penalty spot that sees Linfield now 1-0 up. With about 5.5 minutes to go here. Linfield just need to hold on. Glenavon must find a response. Another physical challenge. Sees the referee award a free kick in a dangerous area for Linfield.
Don't need to, Rich, don't need to. Boys, hold on there.
3 in the wall for Glenavon. Linfield perched in dangerous territory here with the lead and the free kick. It's a great ball in towards the back post. Sent back out in the direction of Finlay Ross. Ross is ran to the outside by Shea Byrne of Glenavon. Four-ish minutes to go here. And is there some late drama in store still? Can Glenavon recapture some of that sustained pressure they put Linfield under in the second half of this game? They just need one chance, and they will look back and rue a couple of massive chances missed. But the scoreboard doesn't lie, and their failure to convert, plus Linfield's opportunity from the spot, sees the Blues with one hand on the under-15 cup here. Short free kick from Linfield. Ball driven up and over. Matthew Pollock now must hustle to get this ball back in play. Time now well and truly running out for Glenavon. Is there a moment of magic left in this game to force penalties? McAvoy, he's been superb, particularly through the second half, but he's run out of space.
Jacko, get closer for the kick, come on. Get closer for the kick. Max, look at your left!
Max Sykes will reset for the goal kick out on the left-hand side. That will earn him a yellow card from the referee. Glenavon now desperate for their one opportunity. Luke McAvoy blocked out by Finlay Ross, and Sykes dives on that. Linfield now seconds away. Linfield just keeping an edge on this, keeping possession. Throw whipped in from Carter Campbell. Glenn Ferguson there on the touchline. He knows his side are seconds away from clinching the National League Under-15 Cup. They will add that to their Under-15 Premier Division Championship. Matthew McCann with the throw. Finlay Ross now sends it towards the corner.
Back in! Get organized! Stop, Ben.
Linesman's flag is up. Linfield trying to keep that ball pinned in the corner, see out these final seconds, and eagerly await the referee's full-time whistle. Glenavon can't seem to regain possession. Driven out of play by Carter Chapman. Ball sent back into the middle. Glenavon just desperate for that one opportunity. Their time is very quickly running out here. Ball driven long by Pollock. And that's going to do it. It was late drama, it was extra time, and it was the penalty spot. But Linfield, they had to wait for it. But finally, in the 87th minute of play, Jack May stepped up and finished the goal that separates these sides and ultimately clinches Linfield the Under-15 National League Cup. What a fantastic day of football we've had in Dungannon this afternoon, and high drama late on in the game in our final game of the day. Thank you for joining us today, wherever you're watching from. Linfield are Under-15 National League Cup champions, and it has finished in extra time. Linfield 1, Glenavon 0.
What do we do? Watch the YouTube.
All right.
As soon as it lays down.
There's no work.
We're golden.